Hello, welcome back to my channel. I've been gone for about over a week, but I'm back today. I had this video pre-recorded, but since I had a couple issues, I had like a couple mistakes. Let me just decided, let me do it again. So yeah, um, I'm gonna focus on uploading more content this week and getting back to that good tempo. So yeah, today we're doing Plug Power. So right here, this is Google. Let me just read the quick summary. Plug Power Incorporated is an American company engaged in the development of hydrogen fuel cell systems that replace conventional batteries and equipment in vehicles powered by electricity. The company is headquartered in Latham, New York, and has facilities in Spokane, Washington, and Rochester, New York. Okay, so this is Plug Power. Uh, has a $25 share price, just 1 cent shy of $25, just 1 cent. Yep. Market cap 14.35 billion, and this is that was its closing price. So let me take you over to institutional ownership. Am I logged in? Let me just check because I know. Yeah, I guess I'm logged in. Let me see. Yep. Okay. So Plug Power, institutional owners. It has 1,018 total institutional owners. Oh, I think that grew. I think that number was low. Okay, so it has 963 long only, 25 short only, 30 long and short. Shares outstanding, it has 574,355,448. Institutional shares 325 million, 405,263. Institutional value, that's 13,672,667. Related. Okay, so I'm gonna just have the AI read this like always, like that.
Institutional ownership and shareholders. Plug Power Inc. U.S. Plug has 1,018 institutional owners and shareholders, aka shareholding pattern, that have filed 13D/G or 13F forms with the Securities Exchange Commission, SEC. These institutions hold a total of 325,405,263 shares. Largest shareholders include Vanguard Group Inc., BlackRock Incorporated, VTSMX, Vanguard Total Stock Market Index Fund Investor Shares, BNP Paribas Asset Management Holding SA, D.E. Shaw & Co., Inc. State Street Corp., VIMX, Vanguard Midcap Index Fund Investor Shares, NICE, Vanguard Small Cap Index Fund Investor Shares, IWM, iShares Russell 2000 ETF, and Susquehanna International Group, LLP. Plug Power Inc. U.S. Plug institutional ownership structure shows current positions in the company by institutions and funds, as well as latest changes in position size. Major shareholders can include individual investors, mutual funds, hedge funds, or institutions. The Schedule 13D indicates that the investor holds, or held, more than 5% of the company and intends, or intended, to actively pursue a change in business strategy. Schedule 13G indicates a passive investment of over 5%.
Okay. These are 13 D&G filings. Yep. Well, yeah, you can just okay. So this is for March 8th, 2021. 13D. This is Grove Energy Capital LLC. Current shares, that's 54,966,188. Ownership percent right here, 9.60. This is 2021 February 16th, 13G and A. This is D.E. Shaw and Co. LP. Previous shares, that's 20,265,341. Current shares, that's 16,137,926. Vanguard Group, 40 million.4. BlackRock, 33.5. And this is current shares. So it's 47,161,335. That's change percent 40.67. Ownership percent 10.70. And yeah, change percent. So here we have the latest trading. This is closed positions, open positions. Yep. This is Phil, FIL Ltd. So yeah, so they've been, it's all, well, this is a lot. I mean, it's 1,018 institutional ownership. So yeah, so you can see here they're all buying at $35. And ginormous share amounts, and it gets even bigger. So as you can see here, this is Peak Six Investments LLC. Is this a call at $35.02 for 243,900 shares. Shares changed percent value. Yep. And this says profit and return. So yeah, the biggest one here being FIL Ltd. Oh no, that's shares changed. That's either, I think they're averaging down or stock conversions and stuff like that. So yeah, you come down here, you see even bigger. This is APG Asset Management NV. They bought at $29.66. This is 1,386,398 shares. I think it's right. Shares percent. Shares changed. Oh yeah, I can go over that for days. Where are they? Let me see. Yup, right here. This is so much. Yup. This is profit. No, I think that's, yeah, that's profit. This is return, cost basis right here. Yep. Let me keep going down. So yeah, this is Geode Capital Management LLC. They bought at $34.98 for how much shares? 6,774,860 shares. So a behemoth amount. Yeah, well, there's just so much, so I can just continue to scroll down. Northern Trust Corp. $35.01. They brought 3,082,882 shares. Yeah, you can just pause it because it's a lot. It's a lot. This is showing 1,018 institutional owners. So this is Goldman Sachs Group, $35.02. They brought 2,819,750 shares. And yeah, pretty fun. This is Vanguard Group. So yeah, so I can just keep on going. Vanguard Group. That's the same price. They were buying at the same prices for a lot of them. This is 49.1 million shares. You know, it's a lot. It's a lot. So I think this is either, it can be stock conversions, it can be stock note. It could be, you know, either put or call option. Yeah, I don't want to go over the rumors, but in the financial world of how they can tweak these numbers and they can put it negative, I just don't. It's just a rumor. But yeah, there's pretty, that can either mean a stock conversion, call put options, or stock notes. So yeah, so this is J.P. Morgan, 2.2 million. This is Bank of Montreal, 2.1 million. Simplex Trading LLC, 1.8 million. Again, just yeah, that's within the same trade right here. And I think, what is that, like a premium, right? In options. It must be trading. It must trading options must be fun for those who knows how to trade it. Will always come out on top. Must be. Bank of New York Mellon Corp. $35, 2.5 million shares. Yep. This is ALP Advisors Incorporated. 1.4 million shares. Susquehanna. That's Berkshire Hathaway, Warren Buffett. $35. So here they all buy the same share, the same prices. He brought $6,068,061. Again, this is all within the same day. Within the same day. No, so I mean this 13F was reported on the 11th. That looks like, I think that was like what, like Wednesday, Thursday. I think, yeah, around that time. I think this was like Wednesday. So it was reported that day. Yeah, the exact day that trade was placed. I don't know that. BlackRock, 44,807,168 shares. Yeah, so where is it at? Right here. This is BlackRock. I think we up here we saw even bigger, right? Let me not waste time. Yeah, BlackRock. Torque Capital Management. 514,500 shares. Let me keep scrolling down. So yeah, you can pause it if you want. It's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, so I think that's like the best thing. I'm gonna just keep scrolling through this, and you can pause it if you want. Yeah. State Street Corp. Share price $34.88. This is how much shares they brought: 12,000,000 85,998 shares. Yeah. So this is profit right here. So let me put that in the calculator, see how much that comes out to. That's easily 19. That'll come on to like 19,555,000. This is, yeah. Let me see that calculator. Yep. So that's what that comes out to. for a 7.5% return on that trade or investment. That's a lot of money. Those are good returns. This is Fidelity. Fidelity Small Cap Index Fund, 3,008,399 shares at $45.84. Just got a whole bunch of Vanguard orders here. The index fund. See, that's 11.2 million. 14.1 million. Just ridiculous share amounts. This is iShares Russell 2000 ETF. That same price, $34.88. 9.9 million shares. Yeah. And you can calculate to that what that, I mean, no, this is, I think that's like cost basis. Let me see something. Yeah. I'm getting confused. Where did we leave off? Right here. Yeah, so that's like 175,000 profit on that trade. That's 6.6% return. 6.06%. And these are smaller trades. Quantitative Master Series LLC, Master Small Caps Index Series right here for $1,168,000 profit. Keep scrolling. Again, here you got the iShares Russell 2000 Growth ETF. They brought at $34.87. They brought 3,600,123 shares. Right here, the cost basis, profit, and return. 5.85% return. You put that in the calculator, that comes out to be 6,770,000 profit. Yeah, I can just go on for days. There's a lot more left. Pause it if you want. Okay, so moving on. Yeah, let's move on to insider trading. I want to see that. Yeah. Isn't this the same? It's the same thing, right? Let me see. Okay, so this is share outstanding. That's 574 million. 355,448 shares. Insider shares 19,236,512. Insider ownership 3.35%. Insider ownership float 3.86%. Total insiders 30. Yeah. So this is insider roster and profitability metrics. Let me just read this. Have the AI read this.
Shows the list known insiders and is generated automatically from filings disclosed to the SEC. In addition to the names, most recent title, and director, officer, or 10% owner designation, we provide the latest disclosed holdings. Additionally, when possible, we provide the historical trade performance for the insider. The historical trade performance is a weighted average of the performance of actual open market purchase transactions made by the insider.
So this is Sa Axon Director. Interesting. That's 0 shares. You got Air Liquide Investments. I think that's in French. So shares owned, that's 39,324. I think I'll just have the AI read this, so it kind of seems like a lot, right? Okay, so let me just hide it. Let it.
Insider. Average profit %. Shares owned. SA Axane Director D. 0. Air Liquide Investissements d'Avenir ET The Demonstration Director D. 39,324. Gerard L. J.R. Conway Gen Counsel, Corp Seconds, Sister VP, OV. 66,667. Adrian J. Corliss Chief Technology Officer, OV. 330,284. 5T Capital Holdings AG Director D. 0. Larry Garberding Director D. 197,714. Gregory B. Graves Director D. 27,056. Maureen O. Helmer Director D. 114,245. Douglas T. Hickey Director D. 100.
¿Qué tú quieres tú?
Cómprame un paquete de wipes, please. Allá abajo.
María se lo llevó los wipes.
No hay wipes. Se
No hay
acabaron.
wipes.
He used the last one this morning, taking a shit. And he just took another shit.
How much does the wipes cost? They cost me like $16, $18.
Where?
Yo compré unos wipes, el paquete grandote.
No hay más wipes, se acabaron.
Eso fue la semana pasada, fue que yo lo compré.
Exactly. No hay más wipes. There's no more wipes.
María, ok, pero algo tú me estás diciendo, María se llevó para su casa, ella se
No,
llevó.
nigga. She didn't take nothing to
I
us.
bet she did.
And that last pack wipe, Jennifer bought it for me last week and it's gone already. There's no more wipes.
Well, that's
Remember,
bad.
they both used them.
Yeah.
Not only Penny. I don't take the shit 3-4 times.
You sure? Mami está despierta?
Yes, why?
Ask her what she did with the wipes.
And no hay wipes, mi pana. No,
Pues métete al baño, I don't know, train him to sit in the toilet.
No?
Yeah, Ariana. A new baby alive?
She had a broken leg.
Didn't grandma fix it?
Yeah, but it broke again. I'm gonna buy Pinky Promise.
Pinky promise? I'm not going to buy it now.
But Pinky Promise
109,912. Eric J. Hansen, VP of Sales, OV. 512,917. Insider. Average profit, percent. Shares owned. Kim Harriman, Director, D. 396. Martin Daniel Hull, Corporate Controller and CAO, OV. 33,333. Inter Rao Capital JSC 10% owner, 10%. 8,925,386. Stock Co. Inter Rao UES joint 10% owner, 10%. 4,462,693. Gregory Kina Usis, Director, D. 89,961. Austin W. and Greenhouse David M. Marks 10% owner, 10%. 1,511,620. George C. McNamee, Director, D. 144.61. 900,318. Paul B. Middleton, CFO and Senior VP, OV. 66,667. Andrew Marsh, President and CEO, Director, D. OV. 134.26. 748,680. Yevgeny Miroshnichenko, Director, D. 62,254. Average profit, percent.
Okay, so this is short-term profit analysis. We have McNamee, George C. Reported shares, that's 100,000. Reported price, whoa. That's $2.33, right? My goodness. So yeah, so these are obviously the people who got in really early. So, yeah. Really, smart investments here. Getting in early really works as long as you're patient, So yeah, moving on with this guy, McNamee C. George. Adjusted shares, adjusted price, cost basis $233,840. Marsh Andrew, 12,286 shares. Reported price $2.44. Adjusted shares, it's the same, 12,000.2. Adjusted price, cost basis, and these are all the same. Yeah, this is throughout the month of September in 2017. He was consistently buying 25,000 shares, 25,000, and that's how that went. So these are his returns. Pretty good returns right here. Pretty good, hefty, good looking returns. Pretty nice. Short-term loss analysis. Yep. We're going to go over, this is transaction history. So this is Tresta Sanjay K. Common stock, direct, F taxes. Share price, remaining shares, 200 55,146. And I'll just scroll down and pause it if you need to. Jesus. Common stock. What is J? Other. It says other. You know, it was said. It says A for award, S sale, P purchase, or like D purchase, I think. But here it says J other. That could mean joint. I don't know, but as you can see here, let me see. What does this mean? Gotta go all the way back up. Share price. Let me go back down. So yeah, so they purchased this for $3.5 billion. And this is how much shares they got out of that, I think. This is 4.4 million shares. And then again, oh no, this is OJSC Third Generation Co. and the wholesale electricity market. So yeah, I think this little transaction translates into this right here. Yep. Let me move on to Bloomberg. Open $26.33. Close $26.41. Key statistics: shares outstanding, PE ratio, 30-day average volume, 18,666,690. 1 year return. Oh my goodness, that's 119.21% return. That's pretty good. Really, it sounds like a really exuberant company, right? I think so. So this is revenue, net income, profit margin, balance sheet, total assets, total liabilities, debt to assets, cash flow, operating, investing, financing. Yeah, we can even look at one of those quarterly reports. Let me take a look at that. SEC filings. We can go right here. Well, this is a quarterly report. Yeah, for the ended June 30th. Let's take a look at that. Let's take a quick look at that. Plug Power and subsidiaries condensed consolidated balance sheets in thousands, except share and per share amounts, unaudited. available for sale securities at fair value. Summary of significant accounting policies. Restatement. Filed annual reports for the Form 10-K and quarterly reports on Form 10-Q for the periods affected by the restatement have not been amended. Accordingly, investors should not rely upon the company's previously released financial statements for these periods and any earnings releases or other communications related to these periods. And for these periods, investors should rely solely on financial statements and other financial data for the relevant periods included on the 2020 10-K, commencing with our quarterly report on Form 10-Q for the quarterly period ending March 31st, 2021. We are including our quarterly reports for fiscal 2021 restated results for the corresponding interim periods of fiscal 2020. Okay, so that's just financial talk. Keep scrolling down. Yeah, this is just a quarterly report. Look for that 10K. Right here. This is a 2020 10K. They've only had, so far this year, they've had 2 quarterly reports. That one was for 2020. Maybe it may still be relevant, but yeah. This is last year, so clearly is not. But clearly there is information here.